Hello, everybody. And let me double check all my audios. Yeah, we're doing good. Welcome back to the second part of our Secrets of Cats mini campaign as part of the Novella Series, made possible by Northwest, and of course, the kindness of Fulton County Arts and Culture. Thank you so much for the funding that you have provided to make this show possible and to bring all of this incredible talent to the table, which tonight includes 5 of 6 people from the Atlanta area. So we're back to be felines, if you couldn't tell by the ears, by the all of it. We're back to be felines, and this group of felines, we learned in part 1, are rather eclectic. They may share a block, but they come from different walks of life. The bodegas and an artist loft above an old roller disco, a chill pad with a even chiller mundane person. We've got poor Butterball, who just lives at the top of the apartment building and just stays there. And then, of course, we've got our kind of cool cat who walks the streets. And each one of them, Butterball, Rocky, Sourdough, Twinkletoes, and Sparkles, has joined the mass of cats from our city, the great city of Atlanta, to... Well, you thought you were kind of gathering for maybe some information or some kind of like, party possibly, but no. It was a call to arms by Jezebel, the head cat of Cat Parliament here in the great city of Atlanta. And Jezebel, thanks to the help of another local cat, Thomas, filled you in that something's going on. The rats and the mice have gone missing, and more importantly, Thomas witnessed with his own 2 cat eyes a rat who led the rest of the rats by flute down the city streets.
Could have been a chinchilla.
It could,
or a raccoon.
That is still up in the air. For raccoon, we're not entirely sure.
We don't know.
Thomas
Rats
is definitely
don't walk
sure
on
it was
their
a rat. But you're right. Rats aren't supposed to be walking on 2 feet. So
there are some things a cat just knows.
Just knows. And in this case, you all decided you would represent not only the city, but your neighborhood, and you would dive into the sewers of Atlanta to find out what is actually going on down there. Quite a feat for a group of 5 felines. And you were told that you would meet a guide out front, and you cannot miss him as all the cats kind of evacuate this building, each going about their ways. There is a ferret. He's probably what you imagine, kind of lanky and thin and spindly. And he stands on the corner, picking his teeth with a sliver of a toothpick. And he goes, yeah. You're like what I imagined. Yeah.
Oh, you're like I imagined. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We're gonna go down into the sewers, so just buckle up, kitty cats.
Okay.
He goes, you ever been to the sewers? Yeah.
No, like never.
Never.
You never been to the
Yes. I think you should switch to decaf, sir.
Yeah.
I've been in
Well,
sewers.
that's what I had this morning was decaf.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Wow.
Ferret. Fell? What, call you Fell? Is that your name? Just legit be called?
You can't just call him Ferry. You should try to just like...
Well, I mean, I am a ferret.
What, Fifi?
rather-
What, felonious ferret that's like a Fifi?
Like,
Like,
what's
what's your
your
name?
Wait. Hey, you can't just ask my name. And you see him kind of like...
No,
not
not
your
like
real
like
name.
that name.
Oh,
not like that name.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
the other name.
Yeah. Like,
The other
whoa, people call me, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Stutter.
Yeah.
Stutter.
Stutter.
Okay,
Did I
look.
stutter?
No. Hey, Stutter.
No,
look.
you are Stutter.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's what I tell you. I see who you are. I know what you're about. You know, you're a ferret. And I heard word on the street, ferrets ain't legal in Georgia, which means you are like on the lam,
Hey,
on
hey,
the
hey,
run.
hey, 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 hey,
true.
hey, 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 hey,
true.
keep your voice down, kitty cat.
What I'm trying to tell you is,
I know I'm on the run, okay? Yeah. I escaped a petting zoo.
but what I'm telling you is that I understand the life like you will, like, you know.
But
with
you're not a ferret.
simpatico. No, but like I live the streets. You know what I mean?
Hey, Rocky.
Rocky?
That's a nice looking pair of sunglasses for a street cat.
Yeah. Those won't protect you in the sewers, friend.
But they're Ray-Bans.
But he looks so cool.
I don't know who Ray-Ban is. Look. Jezebel paid me good quality food to take you down into the sewers and to make sure you don't die, at least to a
Hold
point.
up.
What?
You getting paid?
Wait, we could be getting paid?
Did we not ask for money?
You did not, I guess.
Why haven't we
no,
been
we're doing this.
organizing?
Damn
Y'all,
it!
y'all, we're doing
We
this.
did
'cause
it
it's like-
again.
it's the good thing to do. We're helping the city.
Yeah.
We said that we were going.
Twinkle. We all know. Last time we did this, we said the first thing we ask is for what we're gonna get paid. Because last time we all took a silly mission like this, Rocky got his head stuck in a box.
Did.
Butterball got
I
stuck
did.
in a door. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we gotta ask for money, guys.
Yeah.
Or at
well,
least
yeah.
like some food.
This
Look,
is
look,
why we unionized to begin with.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but
We're a union?
Yeah, with
That one-
WAP.
shit, there's no unions in
Yes.
Georgia. You know better.
Waverly area.
You gotta be careful with that
Cats.
word. Someone's gonna like start knocking down your door
Cats.
soon.
Look, you cats. I was paid some fine cheddar to make sure that I take you down there and get you to the main junction. But you know, I ain't going too deep into the sewers. No. That is not my job.
Well, technically, we're not getting paid, so it's not our job either.
Well,
I mean, technically, this is your job because you are getting paid.
well, technically, it's not really my job.
We should probably just
Like,
go.
He goes, okay.
Okay.
And you see him kind of like, and he lifts this very heavy, like cap, to the sewers up, and like, and slides it to the side. And you look down and it's very dark. All of you are a version of like dark vision. You're cats. You can see very well in the dark. And as you all look down, you can see it kind of drops straight down into murky water. You can't tell how deep it is, but there's like some serious murk and muck down there.
Phil Sourdough does the thing that when cats get food they don't like, they do the sniff and like, oh, just like the 3 steps back, but like they just kind of squish their body.
He goes, I know what. I told Jezebel, no cat's gonna go into the sewer. I told her.
I'll go in a sewer, no problem. I don't
Twinkle Toes
got.
just walks in.
Yeah.
Okay, are you just gonna flop in and just land on
Yeah.
all?
Yep.
He goes,
Jeez.
He goes, wow, look at that cat go. Look at it go. Wow. And we see Twinkle Toes and Rocky both just like plop, plop.
I'm wondering if I might self-compel.
You are always welcome to self-compel for a favor.
I think that Rocky, being cool, would totally just hop into the sewer. However, considering that I have secret Instagram shame, I feel like before I can get into the sewer, some rando human person might see me and recognize me from my glasses and might just think I'm too adorable and like pick me up and like start embarrassingly petting me, which means that I'm going to be a little bit late to be into the sewer with the rest of the gang. I'm going to have to be like
Okay.
a little bit late
We
because I'm
hear-
delayed.
We hear
But
the
can you be in
sploosh.
the mid-jump and they grab
Yes,
you?
yes.
We hear a sploosh as Twinkle Toes
Yes.
hits bottom. Twinkle Toes, the good news is it's actually not that deep, so you don't like go underwater. It's about up to
Yeah.
your little, like the version of cat elbows.
Yeah.
Kelbows. Cat.
Elbows.
Okay, great.
Elbows.
And
Official.
you, this is exactly what happens. We hear the squeal of a teenage girl. Oh my god! And she, like, her and her friends run over, and you go to jump Rocky, and she snatches you out of the air. And she holds you up that embarrassing way, like, under your armpits, and you're like, you know that embarrassing way that cats get held? And you're definitely like this. It is not cool. Your glasses are now askewed. And she goes, she points you at another group of girls. And she goes, like, this is that cat I was telling y'all about, there is this hilarious meme where it's all like, meow. And the girls are like, yeah. And then the other cat's like, meow. And
But like, Rocky, what's your Instagram handle name?
yeah, what is the handle?
Because we only refer to them by their handle. Because Instagram. Yeah, what is it? I want to know.
I feel like my Instagram handle is something like Sassy Cat Speaks Back.
She goes, let me tell you. Or no, wait, she's Valley Girl. Like, Sassy Cat Speaks Back, y'all. Because she's also from Atlanta. And she goes, watch. Meow.
Meow.
Like I told you. And the other girl's like, oh my God, get my phone. And they start like pulling phones out and they're like snapping pictures. They have not noticed the rest of you. The ferret is like, yo, this is not good. We don't have time for this.
Hey guys, it's like smelly but not deep.
Cat voice rings out.
So Butterball kind of just pokes his head over to like see. Is there like a ladder?
There is a ladder. If you would like to try to climb it.
So, I guess I'm going to try to create a fate point for myself because, oh Lord, he coming. Butterball's going to attempt to go down the ladder.
Okay. I love this. Okay, so oh Lordy coming. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna roll first, and then if the roll doesn't go well, you can spin that fate point to make it better using oh Lordy coming. So
Okay.
Let's get Butterball's roll. I'm gonna say Butterball. This is for sure. I would take an athletics if you wanted to make an athletics roll, because it's not really about your physique at this point.
No, well that's not good.
Oh no.
Okay,
fair.
Is standing under the ladder, just kind of holding her paws
It's
aloft,
like
she's
it's
gonna
like
catch her.
an eclipse as the hiney comes over the hole. You see it, and Twinkle Toes, you gotta get ready, and you put your little paws up to catch Butterball, thinking, "Here it comes! Like this is it."
Oh Lord, is she coming?
Oh,
She coming.
Now, I will say, Butterball, 2 is enough for you to get down this ladder. You're
right.
welcome to still spend that fate point on oh Lordy you coming and make it a 4, and I can give you some extra stuff. Or set you up for an advantage of some kind.
I do like extra things.
No.
Sure.
Okay, so spend a fate point.
Okay.
And basically what we do is we're going to create an advantage for you that you can use later. Let's see, what advantage are we setting up? We're really setting up advantage for you in the sewers, which is, I know what it is. We'll say that, oh Lordy, here coming has created an advantage where you are incapable in your size of getting stuck in a hole. Like it's creating an advantage so you can't accidentally get stuck. So basically what that means is you bank it and you can use it later if you're put in a situation where we'll call that in a tight spot. That's what it's called, in a tight spot. There you go.
I love it.
Okay. So that you can use it a little bit later.
I'm really glad we got that because I feel like that's gonna be
Yeah,
real handy with Butterball.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, he ain't fitting. Oh Lord, he ain't fitting.
Oh Lordy,
He's thick.
Okay. And back to the top, and they're like taking pictures with Rocky. The fairy goes, what is happening here? He looked at Sparkles and Sourdough.
I don't know what this is. Oh, is it? Oh no, he's making the sound as like Sourdough's head goes further into her body. It's like, oh.
And my ears
I'm
all
going.
flattened.
She goes,
To,
I think, I'm like just saying, I might just have to take this cat home.
I'm gonna use disguise.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay. Talk to me about this.
So, quick question, Rocky, how close are we?
I think we're really close because we
Like-
both know Irving.
Yeah, and Kevin, of course.
And Kevin.
And Kevin.
And Kevin. Kevin's so
So-
funny.
Would you say that I might know your real name, your true name?
I feel like we probably have known each other maybe the longest out of everyone, out of all the cats in the block. Maybe you were here before I was, and I think you would know
I'm
my true
fairly
name.
old.
Yeah.
So at this, because I know his true name, I succeed at disguise,
Oh.
but with style.
Ooh.
Which is why I'm glad I know your full name, because at this, I'm gonna stretch out my big old body, shake, and I'm gonna suddenly look a lot like Rocky, almost identical, and I'm gonna go weave between these girls' legs and be like,
Oh.
wow.
Okay.
And then try to jump into the hole.
I'm going to have you roll a deceive. So
Okay.
you're basically deceiving them. So let's get a deceive roll.
I'm decent at that.
Okay. Don't forget, you can
Beautiful.
always spend fate points to help yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
A
5.
superb. You know Rocky. You don't just know Rocky, like you know.
You
Rocky.
probably knew me when I was a kitten, right?
Yeah,
With-
I knew his mom.
Yeah.
I helped him when he was a kitten out in a couple scrapes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. So I love
Before
this.
puberty, when I was super gangly. And
Yeah,
then I
Know
was
where all
cool.
the good
Which
trash
means that-
cans are.
Yeah, you know everything, including that little tuft of hair that's like miscolored that he tries to always hide. Like you know every ounce of it, and it is a perfect disguise. And one of the girls goes, "Oh my god, a second one!" And then another girl goes, "Ah, are they like a fraud?" And another girl goes, "Ah, there's like 2 of them. That's not special or like unique at all. Why would we like your Instagram anymore?" And the girls go, "Yeah, I'm like over it. Yeah, like me too. Let's go do whatever like teenagers do in Atlanta."
You go to a Denny's?
I was gonna say, I don't know.
We don't
what it is.
exist
That's
downtown.
what we used
Waffle
to do
House.
in
Waffle House. You go to the
Yeah,
Waffle
Waffle House.
House.
Okay,
Waffle House.
let's like go to Waffle House. Cool. Okay. Yeah, bye. And they like they like drop Rocky right next to Sourdough. And Sourdough, you look just like him and you slip in. And Rocky, you're free thanks to Sourdough's daft disguise. And the ferret looks at Sparkles, the last of the kitties not, that haven't dropped into the sewers. And he goes, hey. He goes, come here.
Oh no.
He has a little trench coat. He was selling drugs.
Yeah. He goes, hey.
You want to watch?
You want some nip?
He goes, you're kind of sparkly.
Yes.
Oh. He kind of straightens up. He was not expecting that when you open your mouth. He goes, oh, hey. And he kind of leans in a little bit, like puts a hand on his little ferret hip that doesn't exist because they're built like a pencil. Hey. He goes, so, you, doing anything after this? Or just... the sewers, they can
Go
be real
on
dangerous.
now.
I can... Oh.
Go.
Go.
Walk out the door. Just turn around now. 'Cause you are not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me
What?
with goodbye? You think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die? Oh no.
Wait.
Not I.
Wait.
I will survive.
And I imagine you're like flipping your hand.
Oh.
He's like, hey, I didn't mean nothing by it. Hey, okay, sister, I'm sorry. And he kind of puts his hands up a little bit. And Thomas strolls out of the courthouse to witness you. Slow motion. Your like white mane. And there's like a slow motion moment where the 2 of you catch beady cat eyes. And he comes prancing down the white steps of this courthouse. And the ferret's like, hey, what am I, chopped liver? What, you can't, what? And he almost disappears, like muted in water as Thomas steps into your space, Sparkles. And he says,
And I've got all my love to give.
oh,
And I'll survive. I will survive.
he kind of
Hey,
bursts
hey.
back. He goes, hi. I'm
That was a horse. Hi.
I'm I'm Thomas.
My name? You'll have to learn later.
He kind of like his the hair on his back kind of stands on end and he says, "Well, I look forward to your ascent from the sewers." If you
So romantic.
if you seek companionship, you can find me. I
Thomas,
frequent, yes,
I have a question for you.
anything. Sparkles.
Do you like to live dangerously?
Only when the mood hits me.
Well, Thomas, the mood is right. It's time to get down tonight.
Meow.
I would like you to help me down these stairs into the sewer, Thomas. Can you do that for a gentle, frail, beautiful girl who is in heat?
His eyes for the first time go big. His tail goes, when you say in heat. And he goes, my dearest feline friend, I'm going to have to make you roll to see if you convinced him to help you into the sewers. But you convinced Dot.
And that's why they call it Hot Lana.
Hot Lanta. Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy. Okay, so I'm going to
Lord,
say
is somebody else be
this,
coming tonight.
this
That's
could
a different kind of
be-
coming.
Okay, here's the question.
Yes.
Here's a question for you. You're not trying to deceive him in any way. You're genuinely using your kitty cat wiles. Yeah. Let's
Feline wiles,
Your
yes.
feline wiles. I'm gonna have you make a rapport check. A rapport.
Excellent.
God, Sparkles is my absolute favorite ever. This is the greatest.
A 5 superb. Okay. He says, "My dearest Sparkles, I would climb every ladder
Bah.
from here, from peach tree to peach tree,
Oh,
for your delicate
I want
paw."
you to shake the peaches in my treat, Mama.
this is a spicy meatball.
Look, I feel like maybe Morgan Fairchild plays Sparkles. It's a
Dying.
little unclear to me.
I'm
but, like,
dying. He goes, "Allow me." And he what does he do? He puts out a paw, one paw to like start down and then begins to help you. So if you fall, you're at least falling on him. There's not really a delicate way, but he does in fact help you to the bottom. The ferret's at the top like, what is going on here? I knew they should have called Ferret Bueller. This is not my kind of thing. And he starts kind of like whispering to himself. I swear to God, he didn't even show up to work today. And he begins, you watch this ferret like slink into the sewers, and he uses his tiny paw to slide the grate back over the hole, and it gets dark. And when you get to the bottom, Thomas is standing there, very actively trying to keep your paws clean, Sparkles. You're all standing in about 2 or 3 inches of water, which for cats is actually, like maybe touching your belly if it drags a little bit.
It's definitely touching Butterball's belly.
Yeah, my belly's wet.
Yes. Ferret Bueller's Day Off is a different campaign. We'll play another day.
Thank you. I just we need to acknowledge Ferret Bueller just got
Yes.
said real casually.
Yes, we do. Yes, we need to acknowledge that.
Actually, Ferret Bueller was the name of one of my good friends in college. Ferret. We actually named it Ferret Bueller.
That is amazing.
Homage to Ferret
Love it.
Bueller. Rest his poor little ferret soul. And so you stand down here and the ferret's like, okay, so now that we've got all this, he kind of keeps gesturing, he doesn't have a word for it, out of the way, we're going down there. And he kind of points, and it's just a dark tunnel. Now, none of you have ever been in the sewers, but for
I feel
those
like
of
I've
you...
been near the sewers.
You've been near it, and for those of you that consume the regular mundane TV show,
Yes.
and the humans know everything, they portray the sewers as crawling with rats.
Yes.
And crocodiles.
Yeah, I saw that. There's a thing, because my burden watches the shiny box, whatever. There's a thing called chuds that happen in the S2 that calls the cannibalistic humanoids underground dwellers. I think they're just like regular humans, but they're smelly or something.
Oh no,
Aren't
we
there
forgot to get
also
lemons.
people who live here? Like people
think
live
so.
in the sewers, like normal
like-
people.
We forgot to get lemons
We need
Why
lemons.
do we need
Why?
lemons?
for the sewer lobsters, yo.
There are no lobsters in the sewer.
I don't
That's
know.
not what the Big Blue Show taught me.
What show is that?
It's about a guy who's a tick.
Huh.
Hey,
So-
I
People.
know a tick. He's definitely not a person though.
Ticks
No,
are mean.
this is like a burden that dresses like a tick.
That sounds dumb.
It is awesome.
Okay, maybe we need
It
to
is
watch that
so
when we go
dope.
home later.
Yeah.
Thomas,
Sourdough.
What up, boo?
Sourdough. I wanna. Come a little closer for a second.
Okay, what's up, buddy?
I just like rub my head. Like,
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
It's okay. I won't tell anybody.
Don't tell nobody.
Nah, I got your
got
back.
a rep to protect.
I'm gonna kind of little rub my paw on his head. It's okay. I got you, little buddy. I
Shared
told you I'd
paws.
protect you all those years ago.
my heart.
Thanks.
I ain't gonna let anyone hurt you, even mean girls.
Yeah, that was
Teenage
really-
girls are mean.
They are, and also they embarrass me.
You don't just pick somebody up. That's rude.
I know, but I'm not allowed to go and scratch them, because I'm told to like ruin like the Instagram.
Don't worry. If they hadn't let you go, I was going for the ankles.
And break the number one cat rule, which is not to let humans know that
Yeah.
you're magical. And what was his name's not Ferret Bueller. What was his name?
Felonious.
Stutter.
Felonious.
Stutter.
Stutter.
That's right. He's Stutter.
Stutter.
Stutter goes, okay. If we're done here, we gotta get moving.
As we're going through these sewers, I would like to keep an eye out with my preternatural awareness.
Yeah,
me too.
And
Talk to me
watch
about this
for,
awareness.
I can see really well, and I notice things that most people don't notice, like invisible stuff.
Yep.
And astral travelers and supernatural stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Damn hippies.
Anybody that wants to try to do so basically what preternatural awareness is, it adds a +2 on a notice roll. So make a notice roll and add a +2 to the final total.
Sure.
Come in, Volt.
I'd like to do something else though. 'cause
Okay.
That little rubbing I was doing on
Oh,
on
yeah.
that little head of sourdough, because sourdough's my buddy.
Yeah.
Sourdough's taking care of me. I gotta know. Do I know sourdough's true name?
I think you would.
Okay, I'm gonna go do a little thing. I'm just gonna say something nice. It's okay. It's I want to give a little blessing, to sourdough. Just
A little boost?
A little blessing is what I want to do with it. But I gotta kill something first, like an insect. I want to kill something
Okay.
first.
Okay. So how about this?
I want to kill.
Butterball and Twinkletoes begin looking around. Butterball, you don't really see a whole lot. It looks like a sewer as you know it, sans these mice. But to your basic naked eye, at the moment, unless you wanted to spend a fate point to bump that up to a 3, you don't actually see anything.
No, I think Butterball, because he's a warden, he watches, he keeps things safe, but he's really good at his building, but the sewer is totally new. He doesn't know.
You always have that
what's
bird's
going on.
eye view. Looking
Yeah.
down on things, not from the
Yeah.
bottom up, if that makes sense. And so it's just not quite, this is also way out
quite
of your
there.
element. Yeah, way
Yeah.
out of your element. Now, Twinkletoes, on the other hand, all that catnip you did this morning is
Dude, the nip centers.
really heightened your awareness.
Got like the kitty third eye.
You got a 5, which is a superb roll. In this case, I'm gonna do 2 things here. I'm gonna create another advantage. In this case, something that like you can again cash in on later, or would allow you to be used against something down here in the sewers. Where did my notes go? What the heck happened to them? Okay, and we'll call that one. I had 2 of them. I need to probably. Why you be like this? There we go. Tiffany, what one did I give you? I gave you one.
My new aspect.
Yeah, whatever
in a tight spot.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I want to make sure.
Get stuck.
You can't get stuck. Yeah, you can basically cash in, use it, wipe it out. So you're gonna also have one of these Twinkle Toes to use, and we'll say this one is you know what? We'll just call it grounded. You're very grounded with all this catnip in your system, and that basically means if something attempts to get some kind of advantage or like sneak attack on you, you can use this cash in on it for them to not be able to do that. But from what you can currently tell with that 5, you don't see anything other than a strange like mist in the air. It kind of hangs low near all of you, but what's odd about it is when you really heighten your senses, it is kind of glowing this blue color, and it's leaving a little bit of a trail as if something of great magical essence possibly passed through here.
She just kind of bats at the air. She sits back on her haunches. So she's like sitting upright and just kind of bats at the air a little bit.
Yeah, you kind of see it. Now, while that's going on, Rocky is actively thanking Sourdough and trying to set that up. What would you like to roll for that?
I'm doing my special secret magic is what I'm doing. I'm doing some naming.
It's a proper okay.
Yeah. I'm doing a little bit of magic, but like like low key, and I'm like, I just Sourdough, I just want to thank you and everything for everything you ever done for me, all that stuff that you did for me and all that, all the times and everything. And
as he's going through this whole thing, I'm doing like the mama cat. I'm licking his head, making sure he's
an
clean,
epic naming roll.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I gotta ask, do you choose to defend yourself? Or would you like to just not defend yourself from my blessings of you?
I don't defend myself from you.
And I'm just like, you always got like, you're so good at the magic and everything like that. You always been helping me out and everything. And like all of a sudden, like Rocky is like super small. All of a sudden, like this seems like Rocky's like actually a little tuxedo cat, right? Is like seems so much smaller in that moment.
He's
like,
kitten form.
Yeah, a little kitten form. And I just want to say that something I just want to say that I've always been impressed at how good you were at like, magic and like defending yourself from magic and the ways in which like, no magic ever gets to you. I know that. And I just wanted to just thank you for all those times and everything that you did. And I would like to bless her with luck against magic.
Ooh, thank you.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Cute.
And I think
This whole time I'm like cleaning them, and he's like, I'm just trying to thank you.
So what does that provide? A +2? How does that
an
work?
advantage. I think that would be with like two free invokes.
2 free invokes on it. So we'll create another advantage. Actually, let me do this.
And you are blessed with luck against magic.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Blessed with
You
luck.
help me out.
I protect my buddy.
Yeah.
I made a promise to your mama.
You did. Well,
Mama cat.
Thank you. Before she, went away.
Yeah.
Ah.
Perfect.
She got a bus.
She got a bus.
She took a bus downtown. She wasn't literate, so she doesn't know how to get back. It's
Yeah,
real
that's the
sad.
problem.
Cats that aren't literate hop on buses all the time. You never see them again.
And I imagine we see in the background, so they're like searching, there's this like cleaning, kind of comforting moment that happens where Rocky puts some protection over Sourdough for their help. But Sparkles, Thomas is down here. And Thomas is appalled at this setting, and he says, "My dear lady, there is no way my cat conscience can allow me to allow you to wander such a putrid place."
Darling Thomas, the only thing dirtier than these sewers are the dirty things that we're going to do in the cat bed later this evening.
He says, "Well, my dearest, humble Sparkles, should I maybe prepare for such activities?
Scented candles and a cat.
He says, I cannot accompany you on such a journey. Unfortunately, Sparkles, you are much braver than I.
The only thing dirtier than these sewers and the things that I'm going to do to you in the bedroom are a man's word. You cannot be trusted. So I banish you. I banish you up and away.
But my dearest Sparkles, I was preparing.
My candlelight, my sparkle will not be dulled by the raggedy fur of a tomcat who can't see to protect my shine. And then she flips her hair.
It whaps him in the face, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
And he says, I am shamed.
Toma, I like you, Toma. Here's what I'm going to do.
Whatever you want, my dearest Sparkles.
If I signal for you, you must come running.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll. You rolled a really high report earlier, didn't you? And I didn't actually.
did.
Yeah.
I did. Okay,
You got a superb.
I was about to say I'm gonna give you a compel on him, based on that roll and this moment. What do you want to call it?
Come hither.
I was about to say come hither or here, kitty kitty.
Here, kitty, kitty, yes.
Here, kitty, kitty.
Here, kitty kitty. Yeah, that is a compel that you can use in basically when you need some support. Thomas will literally come running to give it to you, and he says, "I must depart in shame and try to climb that ladder. I will wait for you, my brave and beautiful Sparkles, and when you are done pillaging the sewers, I shall plunder you at home." I love how this PG cat show just went into a perfect R.
PG-13. Come on. I mean, have you seen daytime soaps? I just feel like this is probably still PG-13.
Yeah, there hasn't been any profanity. There hasn't been description. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, and it's, you know,
I think
we can
I
still
think
be
we
on
slipped
cable.
into
We're
R
good.
between the romance and the nip. I think we're in our territory.
we haven't even dropped any profanity yet. Yeah, so he says, I am here at your call, my beautiful Sparkles. And he spins and he very awkwardly climbs a ladder, because he's a cat, back up to the top, and his tiny little hiney disappears up, and you see him like push the grate and slide it closed.
I hate
Twinkle
it when
kind of
you
stops.
leave, but I love watching you go.
I was about to say the same thing.
I'm gonna nudge Rocky. This is not gonna end well. Not
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah. She's gonna chew 'em up and spit them out.
Hey guys,
Another one.
y'all,
Another
y'all,
one.
There's like something going on down here, and it's like misty.
Twinkle, have you been eating more catnip?
No, not since I got on the subway.
Okay.
Is it like a misty we should follow or a misty we should run from?
We should not run.
Probably run from, but I think we're gonna follow it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
How about you just start telling us which way to go?
You lead.
This way, y'all. And she'll just start walking, and every once in a while, swatting.
and I'm gonna go stealth mode. I'm gonna be all sneaky, y'all. I'm just gonna do my stealth.
Rocky gets really low to the ground like cats do when they try to not be seen.
Little.
Okay, anybody that would like to properly like move with stealth can roll a stealth. That's a good. You
Oh.
very much
Creating an advantage for myself to be stealthy.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow as soon. I'm gonna make sure Rocky goes stealth first.
Butterball.
And then I'm gonna. Whoa, shit! Oh Lord, he's a sneaking.
Butterball rolled at
You
7.
thought you could see him, but all of a
Nope.
sudden, he gone.
What the hell, Butterball?
Okay. I know one of the items I'm taking out of my pockets.
Okay, tell me what it is.
I would like to smoke bomb.
Okay. Here's what's okay. Wow, these are really good. So let's say this. Rocky creates an advantage for yourself, a stealth advantage. In this case, we'll call
One?
this just one.
Mhm.
What would you like to call that advantage?
I would like to call it strutting in the shadows.
Nice.
Because I am stealthy, but I'm also cool. You know what I mean? I'm like
Yeah.
walking cool style in the shadows.
Okay, strutting
You
in the
can tell by
shadows.
the way I use my strut. You can't see me.
You can't see me. Because I mean,
You
if
can't
could,
see this.
If you could, stop. Can't see this. Mm.
Yeah, can't see this, and then like now, Butterball, you are going to get 2. In this case, that you can cash in on to remain stealthy or unseen. Do you have any clever Butterball? Like, I mean, obviously you succeeded at going invisible, but you do have some extra stuff that you're gonna get out of this. So,
Oh, okay. I kind of just want to call it smoke bomb.
okay,
Butter bomb.
a butter bomb. That's even better.
Bomb.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Butter
thought
Bomb
you
has 2
knew.
invokes. This is stealth related, so again, the next time you do it, you can cash in on it, or if somebody's trying to like find you or see you, you could use that to make it more difficult for them. And then we get Sourdough. Sourdough also rolled a very good stealth. You're also going to get 1 free invoke on this, or I'm sorry, 1 free compel. What are you gonna call yours, and how do you go invisible?
After I'm gonna do the mama cat thing, watch everyone do their thing. Okay,
Uh-huh.
you're good. And then I'm gonna flatten. It's gonna be called Pizza Cat. Instead of Pizza Rat, or flat. Like a pizza. And just like drag myself across the ground on my belly. Like military style crawling. But a cat. Which is really
wow.
bad because I'm super furry, so I just look like
It's very damp here, and there's a lot of like algae and like
I
goopy
look like
things.
a wig that got flushed down the toilet.
Yeah. 3 out of the 5 of us are very furry.
Very.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now, Twinkle Toes and Sparkles, you don't have to move with stealth. So far, nothing
I'm
has like come up. So I imagine Twinkle Toes may be taking the lead. Sparkles, you're just trying to stay on dry land. Like, what is? Yeah.
I think that there's some interesting. She's discovering like ripple effects in the water and how they like ripple lights.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and maybe you touch with a little beanie, little toe, little bean, little cat bean touches the water, and you're like, no. And you probably walk on that very narrow edge of the sewer where like the water doesn't quite rise to it. We see all of you begin your move, and the ferret is like watching this happen. He's like, oh my god. And he kind of like struts along behind all of you, realizing that he doesn't even really need to be here too much. But Sourdough, as you're pizza catting your way, crawling, I'd like to compel you.
Oh no.
You have a troubled aspect
I do.
that is just very, very interesting. And that troubled aspect is never met a snack she didn't like.
Curse of the
Oh,
bodega
this is
cat.
not the place for that.
The curse of the bodega cat.
The curse of the bodega cat. And you're kind of like
Chicken wanks.
kind of running through the water. Your belly's all kind of wet and gross, and all you can think about is all the food you're missing at the bodega tonight while the doors are shut. Nobody's there to tell you not to eat that thing. And those donuts didn't get
End
you
of the
very
week, They
far.
threw out all the extra bread. I love bread.
And floating just in front of you, like under this level of like fog in here, is a very wet and damp sandwich.
Ooh.
But
My favorite.
sourdough, it's glowing an odd kind of blue. It's got like a halo around it, like some kind of a light, a strange effervescence to it. If you choose to eat it, you can have a fate point. You can
gonna
also
eat it.
okay.
I can't. April, as a player, could not turn this down.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love it.
No, that's
I'm like,
legit.
there's a glowing blue sandwich.
Yeah.
It's in me. I'm gonna
Oh,
eat it.
Yeah.
And I
You're gonna
imagine
find the raccoon for us.
I imagine that sourdough doesn't even come out of stealth mode. You just kind of drop your jaw open and
It's like
crawl
Jaws.
forward.
Dun, dun,
And,
dun.
yeah, and the sandwich just like feeds right into and you take a bite of this blue sandwich.
Oh no.
Yes.
And eat the whole thing. Take your fate point for eating the blue sandwich.
I took it.
Okay.
Yes.
There is a strange thing that happens, sourdough. You begin to feel it's not nausea or gas. You know what both of those are. And indigestion. You've had some of that before. This isn't that. It's like your belly begins to warm up. And then from that warmer spot, it's kind of fending out to your limbs. And before you know it, you're not in control of your body anymore. And you begin to rise out of the smoke. And all of you turn to see sourdough is now kind of this blue color. Her eyes are rolled into the back of their head. And they float in the air, kind of like a ghost or a bird might. And sourdough's cat mouth like drops open. You hear your ferret guy stutter. He goes, "What is that?" Just in time for a voice to leave sourdough's mouth that is not sourdough's. And the voice says, "Get out of our sewer!"
Butterball's voice echoes from where you can't see him, and he just goes, "No." What you gonna do? Come down here and fight me. I mean, what? Who said that? There's no one here.
Are you provoking this
Sure.
spirit? I think Butterball is provoking this spirit.
Yeah.
I do too.
Butterball, roll a provoke.
Butterball sometimes just talks.
It's a nervous energy.
Well,
I got a meh.
it was a mediocre provoke. You are welcome. You are
Butterball
welcome.
got confused halfway through.
And then yelled at the ferret instead. No, you
Why
can
are you
always up
saying that, ferret?
You do need more than that to officially succeed. You could also succeed at a minor cost if you wanted to.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay.
Making
I
bad
would
decisions. Let's do
I would
it.
like to make terrible choices right now, please.
Sourdough's mouth stays open, and you say, "Come and get us!" And
And then, wait, what? Who
the
said
voice,
that?
yeah, the voice says, "As you wish." And Sourdough's body goes like down into the water, just like splats. As Sourdough's body is like released from whatever possession or whatever weird thing. I'm gonna say it's probably Twinkle Toes because you had that really high roll earlier for your observation.
Yeah.
It's been very still and quiet down here, but you hear the sound of water, running water, like rushing water.
Guys, find some high ground. Like, not high ground, but like high ground.
And as she says, like, high ground, around the bend, like the direction you were walking, the water at your feet is starting to like rise a little bit. It's getting higher. It's now touching your bellies, and you see a massive water wave, like a wave of sewage water that around the corner and is headed straight for you all.
Are there
Can
any
I?
ledges or off pipes that we can jump into?
There can be
So-
if you'd like to spend a fate point.
Also, am I in control of my body again?
You are in control of your body again.
I will spend that fate point.
Sure.
Another question. So, because I'm a warden, I can, and I have my tiny lizard,
That was an accident.
I can create a ward, and I kind of define the space of that. Could I
Okay.
ward our part of the tunnel from the threat I can see?
Okay, yes. Now this is quite, I mean, you did provoke this.
I know.
So it's going to be a rather high roll, but you could definitely try to make a ward to basically protect all of you.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that you're going to need a 4 to probably make this happen. Now, you can get that through fate points. You might have a free compel that you can cash in on.
What
Got
if
this, Butterball.
what about teamwork? Can I help Ward?
Yeah, I believe
okay.
you can actually support her actions and give her a +2 to this by helping, right? Isn't that how that works? Trudy?
So I can ward
think
any
you- I think
place
really
with a
that-
defined boundary.
That Sparkles should create an advantage,
Oh, that
right?
makes sense. Okay,
right?
to set
so
her
Sparkles
up.
to set her up. So the Sparkles can create an advantage, like make the space really good for the ward, like do something to sort of create that space, which then can give up to a +4 to.
So how would you like to support Butterball in these efforts? That's the best question. Like, how do you want to set Butterball up for best success toward this space? Quickly, nonetheless.
So because our Sparkles seems to have a very comprehensive sense of what songs from the 1970s
Clearly.
are played at the roller disco. She's going to start a song dance break.
No, this is really perfect.
Okay.
So wardens can lead a chorus of cats to improve an existing ward. So every cat in the chorus must have warding at average 1 or better. They don't have to be a warden.
Okay.
And so we basically have to sing, it says for 1 sleep, which I think is technically
That's
an hour.
15 minutes now.
or is that-
Sleep
no,
is
that's a
15
nap.
Sleep
minutes.
is 15 minutes for
Sleep
a
is
cat.
15. Okay. So if all the kitties sing, we can make our ward stronger.
So who has
That's only if
warding?
you have warding, right?
So, but
I do.
You have to
Sparkles
have
can.
warding of average or above.
But Sparkles does. So Sparkles can definitely
Cool.
do that. So Sparkles, tell us how you sing in the chorus to like boost Butterball up to get this bonus.
So, kitties, follow my lead, and then she out into the middle of the sewer. I don't know. She's right in the middle, and then the backup dancers are behind her.
Just Butterball.
And she starts.
I'm up in the pipe
Yes.
doing like the cage
Yes.
dancer.
And the fireflies are around somehow. There's like sparkles.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
glitter in the air. And suddenly she looks up with one paw up on the wall. Last dance. Last chance.
For love.
For love.
Yes.
And
Yes, it's my
Sparkles
last
is like
chance.
standing in front. You would think that this very prissy cat would not put themselves at the front line, but that's basically what's happening here. And Sparkles is cutting a rug as best as a cat can. Now, Butterball, Tiffany, remind me for Butterball, what do you get? Is it basically a +2? What does it say you get for the help? For each one.
So every cat in the chorus must sing. If interrupted, you begin again. When you finish the song, the ward gains an extra free invoke per cat in the chorus.
So exactly what we were going to try to do anyway. So right now, thanks to Sparkle's very quick thinking of cutting a rug and like parting some of the water, I imagine like Sparkles is like dragging a foot and the water's like pushed to the side. It's like clearing the space a little bit. You are able to finish a ward to try to do this. So let's get your ward roll.
I got an 8.
Oh, wow.
So warding is my great skill. obviously.
Wowzer. Okay.
Nice.
So you do get a free invoke, making that
Obviously.
a 10 technically, which is even like off the chart. Like you nail this. And so between Sparkles is like big dance, Twinkle Toes dancing in the side, Sourdough probably still trying to upchuck a sandwich, Rocky in the background, cutting a cool rug, and Butterball, we see you create this ward. What does the protective ward around all of you look like as the water in slow motion is almost on top of you?
Okay, so Butterball like grabs his little lizard, kind of like bites it, places it where it needs to be because you have to leave an offering of death for your ward. And then you kind of see from the like lizard point to encompass like all of us, kind of like a shimmer around us. It looks kind of like when light hits a disco ball. And the apex of it is right above Sparkles. So we now have this glimmering, shimmering disco protection.
I am so here for this.
And that's disco protection with 3 invokes, I believe.
It is true. So disco protection with 3 invokes. Holy fudge ball. So we're gonna call this yeah. I don't have a better.
Last night a DJ saved my life.
Last Dance with Butterball.
I like the DJ saved my life.
Yeah.
That's what actually happened to me. Okay, so 3 of those that can, I'm gonna say at this point, can be, as long as you're using ward, like you're putting wards in place, you can cash in on that and always add a +2 for each one you use. They're free. You don't even use a fate point to invoke them. So we see this almost shimmering beam that comes out of this bright sparkle at the top as it beams down and covers all of you. All of you. Including your guide, who is gobsmacked. He is gobsmacked. He's like, da 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 da. He's just stuttering. Off to the side is like, everybody's cutting a rug. There's magic and this massive, I mean, this huge tunnel fills like halfway up with water. This big wave beats against the magic and it rushes around all of you like dunking a hamster ball in a pool. You can see the water, you can see the like sewage come passing by you.
As it goes by, Twinkle Toes just kind of reaches her paw out and just drags one bean through the water.
Yeah. And it's like it passes over you and all of you stay very dry, in fact, as finally it subsides and the ward releases and it's quiet again in the sewers.
This was like that one, the Poseidon adventure. That was like that one. There was like a whole, it was like the water and a thing. It was
cool. That was dope, you guys.
Don't eat anything you find down here.
I don't think anybody was gonna eat anything down here.
Yeah,
Sourdough,
I don't think anybody did.
you hack up a hairball that's blue.
That
That's not
doesn't look right.
normal.
That's what the mist looks like.
I'm just gonna like push it to the side.
Dude, that's totally what this mist I'm seeing looks like.
Is it still going?
Is the mist still there?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
You see
it's
it.
still here.
Twinkle Toes is the only one that's really aware of this mist. It's so faint. It's like a magical fart that's been left in the air. Just like
We got magically crop dusted, you guys.
correct.
Smells really weird in here, guys. Like beans. Someone had a lot of beans.
Which
Damn,
Smells
it's
like
yes, wizards.
Doritos.
Okay, well, oh, wait. So Sourdough's hairball looks like the mist? Oh.
Yeah. It's that same sort of like bluish hue.
Oh. The raccoons are really stepping up their game.
I think so.
I'm gonna eat one of them. I didn't like that.
Oh, I thought you meant the hairball. I was like,
Let's go.
Sourdough, can I compel you to...
I eat the hairball and another tidal wave comes through, guys.
No, yeah.
At this point, your ferret friend Stutter steps forward. He goes, "Listen, okay? Yeah. We gotta get moving." And he kind of points. He goes, "Quick!" He goes, "They may know we're here now." And
They definitely know we're here.
he kind of
because they was the creepy voice. That usually means they know when they're like, "Hey, you,
Yeah,
we know you're
it's-
here. We're gonna attack you." That's kind of. I don't know if you noticed that, Sourdough, but you had a creepy voice that came out of your mouth.
Yeah.
It's like when we hide in the trash cans and the trash guy's like, I know you're in there. And he starts banging on things. If you just sit still, they leave, they go away.
I'm cool with sitting still.
No, we gotta move
I think-
like this.
Okay.
I think we gotta keep going.
Like this, but cool.
All right.
If you guys think we should keep going, Sparkle,
The mist is
do you want to
this
keep
way.
going?
and Twinkle Toes points. He goes, "Yeah. That's the direction." He goes, "This is where we're going." And you can see that he kind of leads you. You walk for 5, maybe 10 minutes in a pretty silent sewer. He makes a left, but every time the direction he's going, Twinkle Toes, it is definitely following this kind of blue mist that is getting denser in the air. It's becoming less of
Yeah.
just like a fine vein, and it's beginning to really fill the space. And he
Y'all,
stopped.
I think we're getting
yeah.
close.
Oh, okay.
He stops at a junction, a 4-way junction. There's like deep water kind of in the middle, and all of you stand on the edge. And he says, I'm done. This is where I'm no farther for me.
Are you afraid?
Nope. It is not about fear. Nope.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
sure
you're afraid.
not. You
But-
sound like a big wussy.
Like a fearful ferret, not a felonious ferret.
He's a fearful ferret.
No, he's got every right to be, because, like, he's small and doesn't have,
Oh,
like,
that's true.
big
Ferrets are-
muscles.
Yeah, they're not good at
and
fighting.
he's not, like, got sharp fangs.
But wait a
and-
minute,
Yeah,
was
dude.
it? I saw one in the shiny box. It was like a Ricky Tikki Tavi, right? And isn't that a ferret? Don't they like?
No, that's a weasel, dude. They're, like, chilling.
Oh, so it's
They
the
fight
weasels who are the brave
snakes.
ones.
I know Ricky Tikki Tavi.
Well,
Personally?
you're not him.
His entire career went down the drain after that movie.
Really?
Yeah. He
Can
became
you
Ricky
get us
Tikki
an
nothing.
autograph?
Yeah, that'd be
He's
cool.
a cool weasel. He would totally be down here and trying to fight this thing.
Yeah.
I like.
Well, it's a good thing that I don't need the kind of fame Ricky Tikki Tavi does.
Hey,
Yeah, it's
Stutter,
really
It's
good
just-
that you don't need
Wait,
things.
Ricky Tikki
Stutter.
Tavi was one of those not real things, though. So, like,
all the things in the blue box are real, though.
He goes, Ricky Tikki Tavi.
no, this was like the not real, like pulled from someone's mind and not real.
This is the catnip. That's the nip.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
nip.
He says,
Twinkle, we gotta talk about the nip usage.
you had too much nip today. I'm telling you, Ricky Tikki Tavi, he was a
Hey,
child
hey, hey,
star,
hey, hey.
and now
She's
he's
our
a
friend.
nobody.
We could tell her how much nip. You don't know her.
It's
You
true.
don't
I
know her.
you. What I'm telling you is, I'm turning around. I'm going home. I did my job.
Stutter.
I got my cheddar, and I'm out of here.
It's
Stutter.
cool, Stutter. We're cool, man. It's all good.
Sparkle says his name, and he goes, yes.
Hi, darling.
Do you? Can I help you?
This is my favorite thing. Keep it going.
I love this.
Stutter, I have a question for you. Thomas was not cat enough for me. But can you be?
I'm not a cat. I'm a ferret.
No. You're a strong ferret. Ricky Tikki Tavi could never. Could he?
No, because he's a
Maybe he
weasel.
could.
I don't think he could. I don't.
Ricky
I-
Tikki Tavi could never.
Could just could never.
He couldn't. Nope.
Is it? Can I? What can I? I can. Eva.
You know what you can do for us? You can join us. You can join me. And maybe we can have a little after party. Who needs that old tomcat when you have a big, strong ferret right up, right beside you?
I will want you to roll a rapport or a provoke, whichever is better for you.
What is
You're not
happening
technically
right
trying
now?
to provoke him. I think it's more rapport, but if your
Yeah.
provoke is better in some way. Okay.
Twinkle Toes. Oh.
Okay. We're gonna create another advantage on him at this point. He's gonna come with you
Sparkles
against
is
his
dirty, y'all.
better judgment.
No!
This is why we don't let Sparkles out of the disco.
Sparkles is down to clown.
Sparkles a freak.
Don't let
Sparkles would never.
Sparkles would totally, is what I'm trying to say.
Sparkles,
Sparkles
not
would.
only totally, but she started it.
Okay. We're
Sparkles
gonna
definitely
say,
started it.
Um,
Sparkles is my favorite. I love her so much.
I love Sparkles too.
It's amazing.
you
hope
succeed at
she's
this
fixed.
with no problem.
She's not.
He comes
She said she
along
was-
very willingly, but you're gonna get a special something on here. What are we gonna call this?
Ricky Tikki
Heat of the
Tavi
night.
could ever.
Heat of the night.
Never.
Oh, Ricky Ticky Tasty.
Okay, Ricky
Ricky
Ticky
Ticky
Tasty.
Thirsty?
Ricky Ticky Thirsty.
Oh.
Ricky Ticky
Yeah.
Thirsty.
Yeah.
Because, he thirsty now. You'll have 2 invokes on him. This is to only use on your ferret friend, on Stutter. But it can be help to boost him, to get him to do things, to benefit you or help you in some way.
I'm just gonna say as we're walking real quiet, like, because I'm stealthy, I'm just gonna be like, lay freak, say chic.
And he goes, oh, whew, and he kind of brushes his fur down. He goes, you can do this. You can do this. Ferret Bueller don't know nothing. Ferret Bueller don't know nothing. And he's like trying to like hype himself up as he's clearly overcoming his fear because he swore he was not going in this deep. And
I love this little hype ferret. She's like, you got this.
You got this, man. You got this. And
His long squiggly body.
he points to Twinkle Toes because he knows that you can like see the trail. And he says,
Yeah.
it's down there. And he points to the kind of eastern wing of this kind of 4-way juncture.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes,
Okay.
the last time I saw the rats, they was
That way.
Cool. All right.
Okay,
I'm actually going
how-
to try to stealth here.
okay. Anybody that's
Or
not
wait,
all-
I can't because I'm leading.
I was about to say,
no, I don't.
anybody that's not already in stealth can. The other 3, I would say, still you maintain. We're just saying you're going to maintain those stealth rolls for ease sake. And
Do
yeah.
I know Twinkle Toes' true name?
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, man. We're cool.
Everyone knows his Twinkle Toes' real name.
Twinkle
Everyone
Toes
in
doesn't
this
realize.
group, everyone in this group totally knows my true name is Soul Song.
Oh,
That's- yeah.
love
that's
that.
accurate.
Yeah.
I feel like the day we met her, she's like, hey guys.
Hey, oh my God, we're like neighbors. What's up? You want some nip? My name is Soul Song.
And I imagine
that.
every cat was like, no.
No.
So for all of you at home, part of the cat world is that you have multiple names. You have the name given to you by your burden, you have the name at birth, and you have your true name, your chosen name. And names for cats have a lot of important weight because magic can be used both against and to help when your real name is known. So in this case, Rocky is going to use Twinkletoes' true name, real name, to cast some magic here.
I am. I'm gonna just like, because I recognize that we're all super sneaky, right? We're all hiding in the shadows, but then there's Twinkle, who's just like right there, right in the, just leading everything. And I'm just like, psst, 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 psst.
Yo, yeah.
Come here for a second. Come here.
Where?
To the left. Everything you got, just a little bit more to the left. Okay, yeah. I gotta tell you something. It's really important. It's about something I noticed about you.
Okay.
You know, SS, big soul with your song and all that. I gotta tell you something. Yeah. There's some danger out there, but I know something about you that other people don't know. And what I know about you is this. You are blessed. You got that like special something wherein like when people are coming at you, you're just not there. You know what I mean? Like you're just like so like in tune with like the universe and everything like that. That like when people are kind of come a swipe at you, I just know that you're just like loose. You know what I mean? You're loose. You're like,
Right?
yeah. Like you were super blessed to like get out of the way of danger. Like I know that about you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
I'm
creating. What are you actually trying to achieve here?
I'm creating an advantage on her. I'm going to bless her. I can only bless
Okay.
a person once a day.
Okay.
But I'm gonna bless her with like bless her with the ability to like just like because I feel like she's so loose. You know what I mean? Like bless her with like looseness, like to sort of protect her from her defenses. Like she's one of those people that like somebody gonna come and like smack at you. Like
Yeah,
she's just not like she's just like woo.
She's a little loosey goosey.
Yeah.
To add on to this, I've seen your moves before, so I use lore in order to defend myself by moving my body. So he's basically given me that hype up speech.
Okay.
And making me sway and loosen up.
So so you begin to get loosey-goosey. So basically what you have is an advantage to cash in on.
I'd say 2, because that's a 5, because I assume she's not defended against me.
Correct. She's not. I'm guessing not. So 2.
No.
But we got to call it something. Let's call it...
She's not there. Which is the 60s
She's not
song.
there. Yeah, she's not there. And you have 2 of those, which means you can, for example, if you needed to defend against yourself, use this along with that stunt to like really boost your score if you needed to. Which is a good thing, because as you finish walking down this tunnel, it begins to get damper, more dank. Things drip from the ceilings, but you still don't see a rat. But for all of you that hunt them frequently or use them a lot in your magic, you start to hear them.
Okay. I would like, if possible, I'm going to turn to Stutter. Hey, Stutter.
What?
Have you seen any of these rats around here? Can you describe one to me? Like one that you've seen around?
Rat. They look like rats.
As he starts describing, I'm going to start shaking, and I'm going to change size and disguise so I become a rat.
Okay. I would say, unless you flat fail this roll, you're going to probably succeed at that. So let's get your magic roll, whatever your magic is.
So that is going to be my...
I'm trying to find a better place for this. I'm running out of space.
I killed an insect, by the way, to do.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you scratched a bug.
And
so
then I just hold my mouth.
Roll shaping for your magic to shape change your
7.
To get close. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
You are a rat.
I would say that there you successfully
hate doing this.
Do it. You're gonna get another one here. We'll say this. We'll call this Rat Cat. Rat Cat. So there's some benefit to your disguise, in essence, is kind of what you're saying. I'm gonna try to get these.
I'm still kind of like weirdly a little bit the same color in like my belly, just so you guys don't forget which one of the rats is a cat.
Yeah.
And as you kind of pass around the corner, that's the best thing that I can say. Like you kind of come around the corner, you see and hear, and everybody kind of stays quiet. You're at the back of what opens up into a massive cavern. There's water in the center, but around the edges is a lot more kind of like brick and infrastructure of the sewer system here. And every ounce of empty wall, floor, ground is covered in rats. Hundreds of them, thousands of them. And in the center of this kind of pool of water, on a paper boat, a big paper boat made of old newspaper, is a fat rat. And he stands there with a little windpipe, like a little, what are those?
Like a panpipe?
Like a panpipe, thank you, that's what I was saying. Trying to say. Yeah, a panpipe, raised in the air. It glows a blue color. He embers this blue color, and you realize he's like, I don't know if he's letting off a pheromone or what it is, but it's like releasing it kind of into the space, and all the rats gather. And you hear him say, I told you they'd be here soon, brethren. They are coming, and when they arrive, we shall feast on cat flesh.
Oh no!
And he pulls this pan pipe down and begins to play, and from it this blue smoke begins to fill the space. And we're going to take our final break of the night so we can save audio, and we'll be back for the final battle with the Rat King here in the sewers of the great city of the Atlanta. So we'll be back. We're going to take 5, save some audio. Don't go anywhere. In fact, go hydrate, wash your hands, grab a friend to come watch with you, and we're going to finish this whole evening out with a giant battle and hopefully succeed at ridding the Rat King of his power. Oh, cliffhanger. Until then, we'll be right back, everybody. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in about 7 minutes.